Alright, so the IWC and Seth Rollins won Jey Uso's title this early. You know what? I say come and take it. Main event Jey Uso and his fans, bro. We ready. We ready. He beat Gunther at WrestleMania. Tapped him out. Through hard work and guts. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's behind main event Jey Uso. And we're not going to let a dictator, a liar, and a hypocrite like Seth Rollins take away Jey Uso's dream. That's the storyline version of this. You want the reality version of this from a fan's aspect. IWC, they can go screw themselves. They obviously don't put enough stock in charisma and the entertainment in WWE. And I'll stand on that as long as I'm a fan. Jey Uso can wrestle given the damn chance, and he did it. He put on a great match against Seth Rollins in 2023. The end of 2023, Seth Rollins defended his title against Jey Uso in a stellar match. So, yeah, we rocking with Jey Uso in 2025. April, Jey Uso in his first title defense, defending it against a 5-time world champion like Seth Rollins. And Paul Heyman can jump off a bridge, as far as I'm concerned. Here's how we doing it, baby. Main event Jey Uso coming down the ramp. Let's go. Standing on business. Standing on business, guys. Let's go. We rock with main event Jey Uso. And it's so good to be back on this YouTube channel now that I've graduated college. Come on, Jay. Let's go. We got this. Trying to stop yet another empire. You know what's funny is that I've said this in the videos that you guys will see. Because I went to WrestleMania 41. Everything Seth Rollins has said since that time has been pure crap. And you have to admit that. Jey Uso needs to win, and Seth Rollins needs to lose. I'm hoping, because I know Seth Rollins is going to pull some crap, that Roman Reigns, CM Punk, or Sami Zayn come out and help out Jey Uso. As we get set here for the world title match. Can't stand this fool. It's literally like the Messiah repackaged, is what this is. Seth Rollins, his character, cannot stand the fact that CM Punk and Roman Reigns are bigger stars than he ever was or will be, especially Roman Reigns. Jey Uso has worked his ass off for this. Everybody's behind him. He is the most over superstar there is right now. Without a doubt. Let's go. Come on, Jay. And if Seth Rollins was such a great champion, if he was such a real man, he wouldn't have brought out Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman. And I get on him, not to be hypocritical, because I supported a champion that held the title 1,316 days. I supported him because that's what he stood for. You know what I mean? It's something that I agreed with. But what I have a problem with Seth Rollins is he acts all holier than thou, yet he's taking the wise man. He pulls the same crap. He sold his soul twice. This is the biggest hypocrite in the history of this business. I can't stand Seth Rollins' character. So let's go. Let's get down to business. Yeah, come on, Seth. Let's go. Hard work. 15 years. You think you're going to take it away in one night? I don't think so. Let's go. Collar and elbow tie-up. Seth Rollins is obviously going to count on his technical prowess in this ring. Look at that. See the arrogance and a crucifix roll-up right there. Count of 2, laughing his ass off. Jey Uso checking himself, see if he's good, which he is. As we reset here, Jey and Seth on the opposite sides of the ring.
Paul Heyman actually had the audacity to come out here tonight and say that he built the bloodline.
Yeah, that's nothing that pissed me off. Paul Heyman did not build the bloodline. Roman Reigns built the bloodline.
He took credit for it.
Paul Heyman deserves his credit for centering Roman Reigns into a mindset that allowed him to be champion for 1,316 days. But he acts like he was in the ring doing the work. Paul Heyman makes me sick. And he's betrayed every single person I've ever worked with. So Rollins, typical, acting like he's outclassing Jey Uso, which in the first start of this match, couple minutes, he is. He's got Jey completely scouted right now. Jey Uso, bam! See, but you can't prepare for that. Big ass right hand, and that's what Jey needs to do. So nobody talks about this, but Jey Uso is one of the best strikers in WWE today. So here we go. Jey and Seth pushing each other. Rollins ain't backing down, neither's Jey. Trading right hands. Come on, Jey. See? Oh. Going for the curb stomp already. Jey Uso moving out of the way. Going for the pedigree now is Rollins. Jey able to get out of the way. Super kick. Rollins rolls out of the ring. Jey Uso, man, he's rocking. He's rocking. Staying confident. See? And this is the issue. Braun Breaker now. And you know Jey and Braun have history. Braun took the Intercontinental Championship away from Jey Uso about a month after he won it last year.
We have no idea what's on the mind of these three men.
Not at all. I'm so shocked the fact that to see Braun Breaker standing next to Paul Heyman is shocking in the way, although it should be, right?
It looks like they both got back from the trip to the sun.
And Rollins with a cheap shot, and now stomping on Jey Uso.
Rollins is the master at all this as he sends the champion.
Rollins now with an unbridled assault in the corner on Jey Uso.
Now he's teaming up with the man who's brought billions.
I mean, this is the issue right here. And I'm glad that the audience, because the audience was pissing me off last week, they honestly cheered a trash villain like Seth Rollins. This crowd seems to have more sense and been cheering the face. I'm glad people are booing this because it's disgusting. It's disgusting what Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman have done. Irish whip to Jey Uso, Jey ducks. Big right hand from Jey Uso to Seth Rollins. Enziguri caught Rollins that time. Clothesline to Seth Rollins. Rollins goes over the top rope. Jey Uso going for that suicide dive. He hits Rollins and Rollins goes over the announce table. Jey lost an Air Force One on that one. Good Lord. The announce table's half destroyed. It's like standing, but like... Yeah, see, it ain't so easy now. Jey Uso showing why he is World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, Paul calling for a timeout. Ain't no timeouts in the WWE. Ain't no timeouts. Jey putting his Air Force One back on. Rollins back into the ring. Rollins struggling to recover from that suicide dive. Is Rollins really bleeding from the back of his head? He might be. So Jey waiting for Rollins to get back in, which he does. Right hand from Jey Uso. Knocks down Rollins. Setting him up again. Another right hand from Jey Uso.
Very concerned, Paul.
And that's what Jey does. Toughen everything out. Guts. Has him in the corner now. Raining down right hands on Seth Rollins as Jey Uso. And he ain't stopping. He's going hard on Rollins. Winding up the right hand now. Oh, we got Rollins caught him right there. Sends Jey Uso head first into the turnbuckle.
Turnbuckle and Rollins now trying to regain control.
And now Rollins again stomping on Jey Uso in the corner.
Okay, trying to.
This is tough. Rollins. Slingshot in between the ropes. Send Jey Uso, sending Jey Uso neck first into the second rope.
Tries to decapitate the World Heavyweight Champion.
And Rollins looking to take advantage of the situation now. Working on the neck of Jey Uso. Pounding on him. Pounding good shots to the throat. And he's got him hung off the apron here. And the crowd is no longer singing the Rollins theme song. They are booing Seth Rollins. Big boo from Seth Rollins to Jey Uso. As Seth Rollins is in control of the action right now. Rollins sliding back into the ring. Jey Uso trying to recover in the corner, but Rollins looking to attack once again. Here's Rollins. Elbow. The crowd is behind Jey Uso. Everybody cheering on Jey. Jey blocking the right hand from Rollins. Returning with right hands of his own. Trying to drag Rollins into the corner. Rollins reverses now. Body shots from Rollins. Jey's covering up. Ref pulling Seth Rollins back. Somebody want to get a count on that? It's freaking ridiculous. Disqualification on that. Rollins and company destroyed Sami Zayn because, again, Sami Zayn refused to see the vision of this selfish individual named Seth Rollins. I'm telling you, he only cares about the WWE when he's on top of it. He thinks because he's the kid that gets perfect attendance in the class that he should be rewarded. It's ridiculous. Jey Uso with a headbutt. Putting down Rollins. Jey Uso looking to have a aerial attack. Rollins moves out of the way. Jey Uso. Double crossbody from both men. And now both men are down.
I know what you're gonna do.
Jey Uso fighting with everything he has.
Double crossbody. World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Because again, resumes speak for themselves. Seth Rollins really is one of the best in the ring to do it in this generation. He is a decorated champion. Jey Uso has broken the glass ceiling in just the past 2 years. And more like the past 7 months if we're talking about singles championships. Right hands from Jey Uso. Jey Uso's probably the only one that blocks punches from other people, I gotta tell you, consistently. Doing the wave, spitting on the right hand, bam! Now Jey Uso's starting to roll, Samoan drop. Jey getting fired up now. Thriving off the energy of the crowd is Jey Uso. Jey Uso, look at him back it up, there it is. Goes for the pin. Gets a count of 2.5 on Seth Rollins. Braun Breaker starting to show concern now. Jey Uso knows what it takes to go deep into a match. He's done it as a tag team competitor. He did it against Gunther at WrestleMania. When Jey Uso digs deep, he can do extraordinary things, and now he has him up again. Does Jey? Rollins elbowing himself out of there. He scurries out of the ring. Seth Rollins Running around the ring, Jey Uso giving chase. Grabbing Seth Rollins by the feet. Trying to drag him outside of the ring. Rollins fights him off and sends Jey Uso into the barricade.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Rollins now with a suicide dive of his own. Sending Jey Uso into the ring now. Rollins looking for that springboard knee. There it is. And super kick. Super kick. Count of 2.5. Jey Uso caught Rollins with a super kick midair. And that one was clean. That was beautiful. Rollins launches himself. Jey Uso caught him with a super kick. Beautifully done. Take that, IWC. How's that super kick looking? The crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Jey Uso giving everything he's got. So is Seth Rollins. Main event, Jey Uso. In the main event, as he should be. He should have main evented WrestleMania. Because that that Rhodes and Cena match was like, really? It wasn't better than Jay and Gunther. Sorry. He went for the spear, got caught with a kick. Now Rollins has him up. Looking for that buckle bomb, it looks like. Wrestling him up. There's blood all over the side of Jey Uso, but I think that's from Rollins. Buckle bomb to Jey Uso. Rollins going to the top rope, probably looking for that frog splash. Rollins, frog splash, missed. Jey Uso moved out of the way. Jey Uso, spear and a pedigree. Jey Uso, kicking out at 2.5. I keep saying that Jay should bring back that pop-up neck breaker. He can use a spear still, but just not every freaking 5 minutes. He needs to bring up that pop-up neck breaker. Because you can get caught doing the spear. Rollins is like the last person you want to spear unless you are for certain that you have him rocked. This is shades of the 2023 match they had. He caught him with that pedigree and then he curb stomped him and was successfully defending his title in that match with Seth Rollins. This time the roles are reversed, but Seth looking to do the same thing, this time to win the championship. Rollins stalking Jey Uso. Jey Uso getting up, but Seth's got him scouted, going for the curb stomp. Jey moves. A sleeper hold from Jey Uso. This is how he defeated Gunther. Rollins able to get out of that. Jey Uso now. Spear! Let's see if that's enough. Count. Almost a 3. 2 3/4 on that one. This is one hell of a match.
Now is the champion, Pat, beginning to doubt himself a bit.
He has to be contemplating what
Both men down.
How do we get him to lay on his back for 3 seconds as Omaha?
The crowd chanting, "This is awesome," and one hell of a match. One hell of a match. My phone better not cut out. Come on, God.
In our main event.
Jey Uso fighting back to his feet. Rollins is still down. Jey Uso looking to go to the top rope, go to that Uso splash. But Rollins already starting to stir.
They hit up the top rope, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins stopping Jey Uso from delivering that move, as I suspected. Rollins delivering shots to Jey Uso. Rollins and Jey fighting. Headbutt from Jey.
One slip, one fall, this match is over.
Another headbutt from Jey. Runs into the ref, dragging the ref down. And look at this. Braun Breaker, but Jey able to fight him off. And here we go. Seth Rollins Looking for that superplex into the Falcon Arrow. Connects with it. Rollins looking for that curb stop, and this is what I'm talking about. How is Rollins any better? He's a hypocritical piece of trash. Stomp to Jey Uso. Jey kicks out of the curb stop. Jey Uso will not give up. Main event Jey Uso. This is a different Jey Uso. This is main event Jey Uso. Refusing to give it to the Empire of Seth Rollins. Rollins now giving Braun orders, but Sami Zayn coming back. Remember what they did to him last week? Thank God. I was hoping. Where's Sami Zayn? Coming out of the audience, launching himself in a Braun Breaker, attacking Braun Breaker with everything he's got. Seth Rollins being distracted by the fact that Sami Zayn is back, setting Braun Breaker to the post. Rollins, super kick from Jey Uso, and a spear. Going to the top rope is Jey Uso. Going to the top rope is Jey Uso. Come on. Uso splash. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Rollins kicked out again. Both men are exhausted.
Splash was how this was supposed to end in Jey Uso's head, I assume.
Sami Zayn had seen it up a breaker trying to get involved. Busted up ribs from last week. Took break.
Everybody's down except Sami Zayn.
Uso with a splash and a spear. But the veteran Rollins is still in it.
Sami Zayn trying to give words of encouragement to Jey Uso. Sami Zayn getting the crowd back into it. Hoping to get Jey Uso. But spear from Braun Breaker to Sami Zayn.
Busted ribs, he has it now, Sami Zayn.
This match is all over the damn place.
It is chaos around.
Chaos has completely ensued. And Jey checking in on Sami Zayn.
To check on his buddy.
Paul Heyman distracting the ref as Braun Breaker spears Jey Uso. And now Braun is going to send Jey into the ring. Curb stomp from Seth Rollins to Jey Uso. You gotta be kidding me. CM Punk has come back. There he is. I knew it, thank God. Come on, Punk. Let's go. Bam. Let's go. Rollins now trying to take out Punk. And Punk has caused a disqualification. Beating the hell out of Seth Rollins. Rollins being destroyed by CM Punk. There should have been a disqualification called already for what Braun Breaker's done. And now Punk is beating the hell out of Braun Breaker with the steel chair. Punk and Zayn standing tall in defense of Jey Uso. You thought this was over. It's only just begun.
Look at his eyes, Cole. What do you see?
The cult of personality.
Rollins will not take over this company over CM Punk's dead body. And you can tell. You know damn well the OTC's watching as well. Main event Jey Uso is still champion. Yeah, they're running away like cowards when the numbers aren't in their favor. What a hell of a Monday Night Raw. Ain't giving up that easy. Jey Uso still world champ.